So you can proceed now. So what will happen, everybody? This one. So I is equals to 3 into rho into L into L square divided by 2 square means 4 pi square. This one will come into by 2. So which is equals to answer 3 into rho into L square L cube divided by 4 to the 8 pi square. So what is the answer matching option? Check it, everybody. 3 by 8 rho into L cube divided by pi square. What is the correct option, everybody? Option C. So 3 into rho L cube divided by 8 pi square. This is only our answer. Okay, guys. All of you. Understand, Amma? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Rest are clear? Murali, Pradosh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what it is. We have to make it. So anything doubt you can ask me. Just you can see. Through a find the MY about axis shown they are asking. So we all know this is the axis moment of inertia. And this is moment of inertia through center of mass. So moment of inertia through this axis is equals to what? Center of mass plus ma square. That is the formula. Because parallel axis theorem. That's all it is. If you apply it, you will get the answer. Clear, guys? Anything doubt you can ask me. So now let us see in today's class, we are going to study the most important concept, next one. So that is what a cylinder actually. So you already studied, this is not a numerical, it is a concept first. So all of you keep it in mind that this one, if you solve based upon this, many sums also will come, that all the sums also you people can easily sort out. Okay, so we all studied the cylinder, solid cylinder. So can you tell me solid cylinder when the axis of rotation is passing perpendicularly to this, that is what? Through the COM, center of mass, like this, imagine rotation. So can you tell me, having a mass M and radius R, so solid cylinder. So what is the moment of inertia? Everybody check your notebooks and tell me. What is the moment of inertia? You all people knows. I is equals to, please respond. It is like a solid cylinder disc it is. So if I cut it, we'll make it into disc. So we'll form infinity number of disc. So what is the moment of inertia? Everybody, I is equals to
dmr square by 2.
mr square by 2. Am I right or wrong? So it is a solid cylinder. So about this axis, is it right, Rudreswa? About this axis, the moment of inertia is mr square by 2. Now, so this is what the concept we already studied. Now imagine I have taken a cylinder in a horizontal position, like this. So this is what is my cylinder I have taken. So just I will rotate it and you can make it. So this is how I have taken the cylinder. All of you remember. Now I want moment of inertia. Imagine just the same principal axis, like axis of rotation is passing through the, like this. This is the axis of rotation. So all of you observe axis of rotation. Now I want moment of inertia in this case. So how to find it? That is what we are going to discuss now. So the most important one this is. So please have a glance and make it. So this is the cylinder now. So I have taken the cylinder. So if you're not feeling like a cylinder, you can take like this. Now having a radius R. Having a radius R it is. Okay, everybody, clear? So solid cylinder having a mass M and L and radius R it is. Okay, everybody. So it is exactly the midpoint means. We all people know, so like a rod it is. So from here to here, what is that, everybody? Total length is L. And here to here it will become what? L by 2. And here to here what it will become what? Everybody. It is also will become L by 2. Understanding, Amma? So calculate the I. That is what is the question. Calculate I. Okay, everybody. So we can see for this calculation. So we are going to find the first small body. So I am taking a small substance. So having a dm mass. So it is the hollow cylinder or solid cylinder, everybody. What I told you. It is the, please respond, guys. It is a what cylinder? Solid cylinder. So solid cylinder and R value remains constant or not, Pradosh? If I take a small mass, am I right or wrong? So small mass, who is having a radius R same? Actually, small mass, if I cut it, it will turns into what, guys? It will turns into disc, and whose mass is dm and whose thickness is how much, guys? We'll consider. Whose thickness is considered as a what? Everybody, we will consider as a dx thickness. Okay, and R is R is radius. R is radius remains constant. So now I want moment of inertia of this particular particle. Of course, we can cut it into hundreds of particles, thousands of infinity number of disks we can form. So we are forming. So I want moment of inertia of this small particle. Anybody can tell how it will be? Moment of inertia through this small particle. All of you imagine it is. So like a small disk, the axis of rotation is passing through the center of mass. So this is what it is. Passing through the center of mass, COM. Okay, disk. So what is the DI is equals to? DI through the center of mass. Everyone? So this is the DI and this is the DI through center of mass. Anybody can tell me what is the DI through center of mass? Yes, please. And the distance between them, perpendicular distance, parallel they are, the perpendicular distance is, let me take some X. So that is what it is. Now you all of you observe. So the DI is due to the what, guys? Due to elementary mass or elementary disk. Elementary disk is equals to DI
DF.
through center of mass plus mr square. That is what I is equals to ICOM plus mr square. So now what will happen here? M means dm, di.com, and m means dm, and r means what? A means what, everybody? Mr square, not sorry, ma square. So a means only I'm assuming as a what, everybody? X here. So it will become what? X square. So that is what is the moment of inertia of a small disk di in the cylinder, solid cylinder. Now I want it totally, many disks I can form. So total means I have to apply what formula, everybody? What concept? Integration I have to apply it. So if I apply the integration, so integration of di is equals to what will happen? You all should speak. Integration of di is equals to integration of di.com. Understand it? Through center of mass and integration of dm x square. So integrate what is the moment of inertia through center of mass? Everybody, all of you check it, everyone. So if it is passing through the horizontal one, we all knows that mr square by 2. So now it is become like horizontal, not vertical now. So it is like y-axis or x-axis. So what is the moment of inertia? Anybody can tell me? This moment of inertia through z-axis. This is what moment of inertia through z-axis is, mr square by 12. Now what is the moment of inertia of x-axis plus y-axis? You all should speak. Everybody, it will become what? mr square by
MR square.
mr square by
4.
4, and here also mr square by 4. Is it okay, brothers? Understand? Yes. Please respond. So which if you do it means which will become 2 mr square by 4, 2 ones are 2 twos are, which is equals to, again you will get mr square by 2. Am I right or wrong? That is only z. Correct, guys? Everybody? So that is for total mass. Now I want only dm mass. Then what will happen to the rest of dm? So dm, di through the center of mass, which is equals to what will happen? dm r square. R is remains constant. Dm r square by 4. So I will replace it. Integration of di is I. So here integration of dm dm through center of mass is equals to dm r square by 4. Is it okay, guys? Please respond. And integration of dm x square. So that is what it is. Because it is a disk. So disk through x-axis, what will happen? Everybody, we all knows that mr square by 4. Because we all studied already for solid cylinder through the z-axis only. Z-axis only mr square by 2. Means yesterday we have studied parallel axis theorem. What is parallel axis theorem? Sorry, perpendicular axis theorem. Perpendicular axis theorem, Iz is equals to moment of inertia through x plus moment of inertia through y direction. So that is what we want to find. Okay, everybody. So disk it is actually. So disk, if it is passing through the center of mass, so that is what perpendicularly, then the formula is actually what actually we all people knows mr square by 2. So now it is passing through x-axis. So mr square by 4. So now you all of you observe very carefully. So we all knows that now I is equals to, so here r is constant and 4 is constant. So I will put outside r square by 4 and the integration of dm plus again integration of dm x square. Now if you see here, again we already solved many sums. Integration of dm, what will happen? Integration of dm, which is equals to what? Total mass, total m. So I is equals to, I will get it r square by 4 into m plus This one, what about this one? That is what is very important. Now, so we all studied this one. It's a volume actually, mass per unit volume. So what is the mass per unit volume concept? What is the symbol mass per unit volume? Mass per unit volume, rho. So if I take a disk, so of course, 1 cubic meter volume, what is the mass of it? Everybody. One row, 2 cubic meter, what is the mass of it? Everybody. 2 rows, 3 cubic meters, 3 rows, mass. Am I right or wrong? Like that, we are having a small dm mass. So dm mass means, what is that actually? It is the what actually? Disk it is. So disk whose thickness is dx and mass is dm. And what is the area, what is the volume of a disk? Can you tell me? Everybody, volume of a disk is equals to area into height. So height is dx. I found it. What is the area of a disk formula? Pradosh, Rudreswa, area of a disk formula. Pi what? Area of a disk formula. Pi r square.
Yeah.
Pi r square. So that is the volume. So volume of the disk is pi r square into dx. So this is the volume. Then see, 1 cubic meter volume, one row, 2 cubic meter volume, 2 row. Then this much pi r square dx volume. Then what is the mass of it? Everybody. Pi r square dx into rho. That is the mass of the volume. Am I right or wrong, guys? Everybody? So that is what it is. Integration of pi r square. So what will happen? Into dx into sigma, rho into x square. So that is what is x square. Now you can see, so I is equals to, I'll get m r square by 4 plus. Now see, what is the constant? Pi is constant, r is constant, sigma rho is constant. I'll put all the values I. Pi r square rho integration of x square dx. Now again, rho value is very important. So what is the rho value? Mass per unit volume. So what is the volume of a cylinder? Everybody. Total mass is m. What is the volume of a solid cylinder, guys? What is the volume of a solid cylinder formula? Pi r square L. So pi into r square L. Please learn the formulas. The total volume of a solid cylinder is pi r square L, sigma. So I will replace it. I is equals to mr square by 4 plus pi r square rho value. What is the rho value, everybody? M divided by pi r square L. L it is. Okay. Into integration of x square dx. So what is the limits, guys? Can you tell me? Actually, it is a cylinder. You can check it. So it is a limits from where to where? 0 to L by 2 maximum. So, or I can take this side 0 to minus L by 2. So what we have done in the beginning of the chapter, you can see at this concept last 2 days before. I will find the limits from here to here and I will make it double, because from here to here is equals to here to here. Am I right, Pradosh? We have done 2 times. Am I right, Rudreswa?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is
Yes,
what
sir.
I can do it. So limits I can write. All of you see. So I is equals to mr square by 4. Laksha, understanding, Laksha? Which is equals next. R square will get cancelled. What else will get cancelled, everybody? Pi value get cancelled. What is remaining? Check it, everybody. Everybody, what is remaining?
M by L.
M by L. Clear? M by L. Now you can limits, you can see. Limits I am taking. Actual limits is what actually? Minus L by 2 to L by 2. So that is why I am taking what actually? 2 times of 0 to L by 2. Both are same only. Everybody? Clear, all of you? So I'll make it 2 times of limits is 0 to L by 2. So I'll put here 2. So this 2 is indicating that is what? Limits. Please remember that. So double, I am making double. 2 times of x square. What is the integration? X cube by 3. So 0 to L by 2. So that's all it is. So you can do it. So what is the I value? I is equals to mr square by 4 plus 2m by L, and limits you can substitute it. What will happen? L by 2 whole cube by 3. Of course, 0, I will leave it. So now, which will become mr square by 4 plus 2m by L. L square, this will become L cube by 2 cube means what, guys? 2 cube means how much, Ra? 8. Understanding? And 3 will go up, which will turns into 1 by 3. So that is what it is now. So what will happen now? 2 1s are 2 4s are. Cube and L will get cancelled. That is what? 1L and 1L will get cancelled. So what is the answer remaining? Everybody. So the moment of inertia for the horizontal cylinder, mr square by L plus ml square. ml square, 4 3s are how much, Ra?
12.
12. Clear?
12.
This is the formula. Now I am saying you listen. If it is a solid sphere, so like this means axis of rotation. All of you remember what is the moment of inertia? Everybody? mr square by 2. If it is the solid sphere, solid cylinder, in this case, the moment of inertia. So you can take any disk, any side, so which is actually imagine like passing through the COM. Understanding? Then this will become COM plus MA square. If you find it, you will get this one. You can form infinity number of days. So for this case, what is the moment of inertia? Everybody? mr square by 4 plus ml square by 12. So
3.
this is the formula. ml square by 12. 12 or 3 are? 4 3s are.
12 and
4 3s are 12. So please learn it. Clear, brothers? Formulas? This is mr square by 2 and this is mr square by 4 plus ml square by 12. When the solid cylinder is kept horizontally. So then the moment of inertia I is equals to mr square by 4 plus ml square by 12. So here limits alone you remember. Basically this side limits is L by 2 and this side limit is minus L by 2. So if I take limits minus L by 2 to L by 2, no need to double. Or I can take 2 times of 0 to what? Everybody? 0 to L by 2. So both are same only. So remember that. So if you remember this concept, you will be understanding this. I hope you all understanding. So any doubt you can ask me. Aswita, Cleara, Mr. Narayan. So this is the moment of inertia of a solid cylinder when it is placed horizontally. Keep it in mind, horizontally. So then this is the formula for moment of inertia. So now I will send you one question. So that question you can solve if time permits now, or else you can sleep. Then from there we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. That is also one of the most important one. So if you continue, if you understand the question, you can solve, or else tomorrow you can solve. But here, if you want to solve this question, you have to apply the differentiation formulas. So if you apply the differentiation formula, you will get it. Okay. With the solution, I'll send. Just have a go through that and then you'll proceed. Okay. So this I'll stop. I hope you all understanding. So make it from here. We'll continue and we'll make it. We'll try to finish it this one fastly. And we'll go to the next chapter, gravitation. From gravitation, it is very most 70% of the syllabus is from 9th class only, which I already taught. And then second volume 2 is all our normal chapters only. This chapter is only more complicated chapter and time taken chapter. Later that, if only time is need to allow, like time is allowing to take a regular classes, more frequently we can finish it. Okay. But how much you are practicing is only very important. So try to spend whatever the day, either it is a normal day or tough day, whatever it is, please 1 hour at least allot time for practice. If you really follow my schedule and my timetable, like what I said, one week fully chemistry 1 chapter, next week fully physics 1 chapter, next week fully maths 1 chapter, biology 1 chapter, like that, definitely you people will make what is your dreaming. Otherwise, namesake single day 5 6 different subjects I am searching, 5 6 different chapters means it is not going to work out in 12th and 11th class. 1 chapter, how much perfect you are, that is important to crack the NEET and crack the JEE. Not that bulk I will put and everything I am 0. 1 chapter I am 100% good, 1 chapter I am completely 0. Then also you can make the NEET. Then also you can make the JEE. It's not that both the chapters I am 50-50. No use. So that's what it is. So how you are perfect in the chapter is very important. So go through that and finish it. I'll send the question, solve and you can sleep. Morning, please kindly wake up. Thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow.